Hey everybody, and welcome to the bullshit party.
Garbage?
And in this one we're gonna be taking a close look at the new Podium vehicle, the Pegassi Zorrusso. As always, we're gonna be taking a look at its exterior, its interior, the way it customizes handles and all that good stuff in Los Santos Customs, and in the meantime I'm gonna be giving you some useful information about it. For example, when it was released and how much it costs if you wanna buy it for some reason, even though it's currently free. And with that, it's time to do our 360 around the vehicle while I give you some facts about it. First off, this vehicle is released in 2019, so about 2 years ago, and it's gonna set you back about $2 million if you want to buy it upright. It's modeled after the, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced it, the Italian design Zorrusso, so kind of similar to its name. And it's a part of the supercar class category in GTA Online. As for its interactivity, I'm happy to say that you can open all 2 doors and the hood, which is on the back. And as for design, the vehicle, I believe, looks incredible, especially with the red engine. I really also like the taillights, and all in all, you can't really go wrong with this. It looks awesome, come on guys. And that's pretty much the exterior of the vehicle. The side mirrors also look good, but more importantly, let's jump in and see what the interior looks like and hear how the car sounds. The interior is honestly nothing special, but the sound of the vehicle is just awesome. And with that, it's time to go to Los Santos Customs, but not before we do our scientific test to see what type of drivetrain the vehicle has. And it should come to no surprise that this is a rear-wheel drive vehicle. And with that useful piece of information out of the way, it's time to go to Los Santos Customs. And on our way there, I'm going to be sharing with you my thoughts and impressions of the stock version of the Zorrusso. And of course, crashing a lot, because that's kind of my MO. And first things first, the vehicle feels incredibly well balanced. For some reason, even though this is a rear-wheel drive vehicle, it handles perfectly and flawlessly. By far, one of the best handling vehicles in the entire game. Or maybe my opinion is just tainted because I spent 1 week playing GTA San Andreas, the definitive edition. Anyhow, in any case, I think the vehicle handles quite beautifully. As for the way it brakes, the brakes are actually kind of nice, especially for stock ones. I'm really excited to see what type of customization we can do on the performance of the vehicle. And hopefully we're gonna be able to customize also the exterior of it, because the last few weeks have not been good to us in terms of Podium vehicles that we can customize. But anyhow, here we are, Los Santos Customs. Let's go in and see what we can do on the vehicle. And as I mentioned before, the Zorrusso is part of the super car class category in GTA Online. As for its sell price, because this is the Podium vehicle, you can sell it for almost nothing. Okay. And as always, we're gonna upgrade all the performance options up front. With this case, we don't forget anything at the end and nobody gets insulted. So let's just upgrade the transmission and the turbos as well. And we're gonna be off to upgrading all the cosmetics. Starting, weirdly enough, with the exhaust. And even though I kinda like the stock exhaust, here are all the other options you can choose from. And also you can remove the rear bumper, which I actually believe looks kind of cool, so I'm gonna be doing that. Front bumper options. We have several options, of which I actually don't have a favorite one, but let's go with this one just to keep it classy. Grille, you can choose a different grille, even though I don't see much of a difference. Let's go with this one. Hood, you can choose between 4 hood options. Mine, I actually like the stock hood the best, so we're gonna be keeping it. Liveries, oh my god, my favorite part of the customization. Liveries, you guys know that I'm a big fan of. Not. But in any case, since I'm making a quote-unquote review video, these are all the liveries you can choose from. And because I hate liveries, we're going to be going with the none option, even though it's going to set me back $11,000. License plate, of course, we're going to go with yellow and black. Did I just waste money? Whoops. We're gonna respray the car at the end. Roof, we can choose to have it as a convertible or with a hardtop. And of course I want to have a convertible, even though it would have been nice to have the option to do it by myself manually, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. And here are all the spoiler options for the vehicle. And I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of either of those. But just to keep everything basically the same, we're gonna be putting on a spoiler as well. As for the wheels, I actually kind of like those, so I'm gonna be keeping them. Windows, that actually looks kind of goofy. Goofy it is. And we're up to respraying the vehicle. And just like I do every week, I ask you guys, the viewers or subscribers, to tell me what color do you want me to make the vehicle in the video you're watching right now. And this week we had options of yellow, orange, red, and blue. And no surprises, red won. So we're going to be keeping the color red for this vehicle. And thank you so much to everybody that voted. Hopefully you like what you see. And if that's the case, I don't know what to tell you. Subscribe, I guess. And that's just beautiful. And let's go outside and see how the car actually looks in the sunlight. And I gotta say, guys, the Zorrusso, definitely one of the best looking vehicles in the entire game. But how does it stack performance-wise? Well, I'm actually happy to say that after we exited Los Santos Customs, there is a noticeable difference in the way the car performs. The acceleration, and keep in mind the car was no slouch when it comes to acceleration when it was stock, but now it's greatly improved. The traction is just as good. As you can see, it's very manageable and handleable, if that's even a word. And nothing was done to the driver, sadly. But all in all, the car, I think, is really good, especially for its class. As I said before, it's part of the super car class category in GTA Online. And as a part of that class, it's actually kind of good. So, to answer the question, is this vehicle worth it? I think, actually, yeah. Regardless if you're looking for something to just free roam in or something to be competitive with, I think this car suits actually both types of people. I, for one, I'm gonna be keeping the car as is and driving it in my leisure time in GTA Online. And that's pretty much my opinion of it. Good vehicle, limited customization, but hey, you can't have it all. And I think that is a good time to end the video. Actually, that is a good time to end the video. Thank you so much to everybody that watched. Hopefully you liked what you saw, and if that's the case, please don't forget to like, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, click the bell icon because YouTube asks you to. And with all that said and done, I'll catch you all in the next one. We're done recording? Okay, let's jump back in and do some donuts.